Gary Lineker, 60, admitted the first time his dad Barry told him that he loved him was right before he passed away. The sports legend looked back at the loss of his father, who used to work as a fruit and veg trader at Leicester Market, and recalled having to run out the room at the time, before he burst into tears at the touching sentence. Gary appeared on Danny Wallace and Phil Hilton's Anatomy podcast, where the trio began a rather somber discussion. Danny revealed that his dad had passed away in his sleep. "He went to sleep and didn't wake up," he told Gary and Phil. "But it's something I'm pleased about for him." Gary chimed, "It's a lovely way to go though. Might deny the chance perhaps to say goodbye, but that's the thing I'd dread more than anything else." The Match of the Day host went on to explain that he's not particularly scared of dying, but there are certain elements that will pain him before he passes. "The only thing about dying that worries me is I'd have to say goodbye to my boys," he sighed, "or my family and my best friends." He continued, "But you want to say goodbye, but at the same time how emotional would that be?" Gary then recalled his own dad's death, and the touching statement that left him tearing up. "I remember when it happened with my dad. He died about 3 years ago," he remembered. "He had lung cancer and it was getting worse, and he said, 'Son, I've had enough of this.' I said, 'I understand,' and we had these conversations. I went up to Leicester one day and it was getting towards the end, and I said, 'I've got to go now Dad, you'll be back tomorrow?' And he said, 'Thanks, love you.'" Gary paused for a minute as reliving the devastation of saying goodbye to his dad one last time became too much. "I'd never heard him say that," he said. "I'd never heard him say it, and I just said, 'I love you too, Dad.' And then I had to go outside." Barry passed away on August 28, 2017, with Gary breaking the sad news on Twitter with a touching statement about his hero. "Deeply saddened to tell you of the passing of my dad. A special person, a popular man and a wonderful father," he penned. "We'll miss him greatly. R.I.P. Dad." In his column for The Express in 2013, Gary looked back at his upbringing, wrote, "I had a very happy upbringing. Dad worked long hours, but that provided me and my brother Wayne with a comfortable childhood. I think my dad is quite proud of what I've done with my life, and I know he enjoyed my football career. When I was a kid, he'd take the team around in his van and he was at pretty much every game I played." He added, "Something else I got from him is the importance of teaching your kids to respect others, and that's something I've passed on to my own children. When you become a father, I think you naturally follow the pattern laid down by your parents, and Dad was good fun but also relatively strict.